Good afternoon. Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's perspective for Friday. The first Friday in November. It's Friday, November 8th. Good enough. First, second, or third. It is Friday, November 8th, 2019. Okay, so first of all, thank you for jumping on with me from around the globe. I've entitled this one, Get the Information. Get the Information. Hey, Elliot. So, hey, Pastor Whitley, Elder Whitley, Patricia. So, this is where I found myself this week. For the last few days, I've been in a certification course of a product that my company offers. And prior to the certification, just follow me. Prior to the certification, I had a very strong opinion about its use. Absolutely useful product, can do a lot of good, but I thought it was cumbersome. I thought it was a lot. So very, very strong opinion. And I was comparing a couple of things. So after the certification course, and actually during the certification, one of the founders of the program, well, not original founders, but very strong proponent and does a tremendous amount of the training, came in, and we had author of a couple of books regarding the program. So we had opportunities to talk, and I asked him pointedly, okay, what's the balancing of your product and this product, and he was able to walk me through very clearly on pros and cons without trashing the other product, et cetera, et cetera. I'm saying all of that because with my taking a firm stance before I had more information, that was not a wise move, because I did not have, granted, I was not a novice to the product, but I didn't have full, extensive understanding of the product that you get when you're going through a certification program. So I took a stance, a bold stance amongst my colleagues, with my colleagues. And then after taking the stance, and then I went and got more information. So that the whole time during the certification, I was like, maybe I should not have been so bold, because I can see. Okay, so the whole time I'm thinking that. But then I come out and I hear someone else making a bold proclamation about career moves, and I knew from the way they were talking, they don't have all the information. They do not have all the information. I knew that. I mean, it was just like holes all through a lot of holes all through their argument. And then I also listened in on a focus group, and the question was asked, that the topic was put out there, and quite a few someone's made a statement. Well, I just don't like that. And I just don't. And so when pressed further to say, okay, why is that? Did you realize da 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 da? Well, no, I didn't know that, but I just don't like it. So I'm listening to and putting all of these scenarios together, and hence today's perspective. We need to make sure we have the information, because it's not as simple as, okay, well, now you got a certification program, go on and change your mind. That's no big deal. Keep it moving. Or, okay, well, you spoke too rashly. But what I know with absolute certainty, I'm a person who lives on purpose. I don't just pop up and see, I'm a planner. I like to see what's going on. I like to project. So I'm not just tiptoeing through the tulips. Here's my plea. We need to make sure that when we take a bold stance on something, that you have the information. Because what happens too often is we make bold judgments and proclamations on people, and we don't know them. We heard somebody, and somebody. And my cousin said, okay, we hear a lot and we make a stance. We make a judgment. We make a judgment call on a person without having full information. Now, that would be okay if that was just your own personal opinion. You don't know them and you could go on about your life. But too often, we're in the position to impact somebody's career, to impact somebody's livelihood, to impact relationships. So we have a responsibility to make sure we have all the information we can get and get it from as many sides as possible. If you got one constant stream of information flow and that's all you have, I promise you, you are missing more than half the picture. Because no one person is just a single entity. You catch me at a down time, a vulnerable time, a nasty time in my life, and you leave with that impression of me, you don't know me. And yet, some of us are in positions to take that one slice of life that we see of people, that one slice of life that we see of a church, that one slice of life that we see as this company, that one slice of life that we see in this world, and we run with it and make that the end all be all when we do not have the information. Okay, I knew I was doing that. When I got in that class, I said, oh, whoa, 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 Hollie Kelly, Dr. Hollie Kelly. Your information wasn't broad enough. It wasn't expansive enough. My lens had not been widened enough. And so I'll go back and I have a different perspective. I have a different perspective now of that product. But I'm thinking about I'm thinking about people and relationships, how we can make snap judgments, how we can get pieces of information, and depending on who it came from, that's all we need. Oh, well, no, because she would never lie to me, and I trust her. Yeah, but whatever she said is still only a slice. I don't care if she knew her for 10 years. It's still only a slice. Until we go in and gather more information, until we do our own, I just don't think that we need to make snap judgments. I also don't think we need to be so bold on a stance until we have full information. I mean, it was live and in color from that focus group. Oh, really? Okay, well, are you okay with this happening? Well, I don't know that that's happening. Oh, you didn't? Well, it is. And then you pull out all this information and you're like, well, I didn't know that was, but you're so hard and fast and in concrete on where you stand. So it was live and in color for me personally. And then as I continued seeing some instances, I just want to make sure, just a reminder, just an offering that, let's not be so adamant about a stance that we take if we have not done due diligence on getting information from a lot of different sources, from many different sources, primarily from the main source. If we haven't spoken to the person, if we haven't gone to the class, if we have not visited the church, if we have not gone to the school, we might want to slow our roll on we might not want to do that. Because one of two things is probably going to happen. When you get new or different information, either you're going to dig in hard and not change, even though I'm going to have to think about this. If you never say it out loud, internally, some things begin to change. One of two things, you're going to either say, wow, okay, I need to adjust my opinion. Now that I have more information, let me adjust that. Or you're going to dig in harder and not move for a whole lot of reasons, none of which are good. So that's my offering as we go out and make this a fabulous Friday. Let's get more information before we ruin a career, before we ruin a livelihood, before we ruin a relationship based off of a piece of information at a point in time. Let's do better than that. To my Marines, to my fellow Marines, happy, happy birthday. Our, I believe, 244th birthday is this Sunday, November 10th. I think I look pretty good to be 244 years old. Happy, happy birthday to the Marines. Make this a fabulous, fabulous Friday. And until next time, take real good care of yourselves.